At least 51 people are thought to have been killed in a fire in a nightclub in North Macedonia. Many more have been injured in the blaze in the town of Kocani, around 100 kilometres east of the capital Skopje. The Macedonian state news agency says a band performing at the club was using fireworks, which is thought to be what led to the blaze. They say the fire then spread to the ceiling and the roof of the building. More than 1,000 people are believed to have been inside the venue at the time. Let's talk to our Balkans correspondent, Guy Delorney. Guy, just tell us what you know about the latest here.
So the band DNK were performing at the Pulse nightclub in Kocani, and as you say, that attracted a really big crowd. Some reports saying around 1,500 people were inside the club at the time. And there's been footage posted on social media and on the Macedonian news sites about what's been happening inside the nightclub. You can see the footage of flames spreading across the ceiling. People, quite possibly staff at the nightclub, attempting to put out those flames with fire extinguishers. And then you get shots from outside the nightclub, and you can see that the entire building is entirely engulfed with flames, and you can hear the sound of the flames in the building burning as well in those videos. So it's quite a horrendous sight. And in terms of the number of injuries, the initial reports coming in from Kocani were that they had admitted 90 people to the local hospital, but they've since been transferring people to the capital Skopje, because there's a number of severe burns, as you can imagine, among the people who have been injured.
It is the most unimaginable, awful thing to happen on a night that was supposed to be a fun night out. Guy, what are police saying about what they're doing?
Well, police are saying that they are going to arrest and question everybody who's got anything to do with the organisation of the event. Now, DNK were doing a short tour around venues in Macedonia. They're a well-known duo in Macedonia, very much party music, sort of thing you'd want to go to for a night out if you're on for that in Macedonia. They were hitting the stage at midnight in the Pulse nightclub, according to their own tour information. But police will be wanting to interview anybody to do with the band, anybody to do with the venue, anybody who has had anything to do with, I guess, the inspection of the venue and its rating for safety. It's not very usual to hear about these sorts of incidents at nightlife venues in North Macedonia. This is truly horrendous, and it'll be awfully shocking for people in that country.
And it just seems to have spread so quickly, Guy. We hear that there was, footage of sparks on the stage, and those sparks turned into a fire which got hold of the nightclub so quickly. Yes,
and you can see the people who are at the venue, the customers, the people who've come to hear the band. You can see that initially there doesn't seem to be any panic. People aren't pushing for the exits in the footage that I've seen. There are announcements being made over the loudspeakers. People are working with fire extinguishers. You can see sort of the flames going across the ceiling, but at that point there didn't seem to be any panic. So things seem to have deteriorated extremely quickly, and that could explain the large numbers of people who've been injured, and from the reports that we're getting, dozens of people killed.
Guy, obviously the news of this is just beginning to spread and sink in. Have there been reactions from senior politicians and other figures?
Well, we know that Prime Minister Christian Mitsotakis is heading to Kocani. Other government ministers are going to be there. I haven't heard any comments from them yet, but this is a real test of their leadership. North Macedonia is a young country. It's got quite a lot of political divisions in it. At this sort of time, political leaders need to step up and provide reassurance and answers for people who'll be suffering anguish at this time.
OK, Guy, thank you very much. Guy Delorney bringing us the latest on that disaster in a nightclub in North Macedonia.